Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. We're here in nullsec in Volta space, which is allied to my corporation space, the Brave Empire. We're here searching for valuable data and relic sites, primarily relic sites though, because we're here in a Buzzard and I wanted to go for exploration here in my area of space. It's a bit like quieter or a bit safer than being some random alliances area of space. So now in real life it is a morning here on a weekday. So that's probably a time where a few people would log in, which is optimal for me to explore here because I can imagine that there are fewer other kinds of explorers going around. So let's see if we can find a relic site, hopefully. I want to just see here that I've equipped everything properly. Have we got, yeah, this is stuff from our previous run. Okay. So we've got a mobile deep buzzer, so we can also refit if we feel like that. So, I wonder how profitable it is to do some industry here in nullsec, because I've never actually really done seriously industry in nullsec. The most serious stuff I've done in terms of industry is to produce killers and faction blueprints, because it's sort of a way to easily transport them down here. Since you just take the blueprint, then you can produce them, and you can sell them perhaps for a bit of a price. We can check here if we can maybe see if the market here is asking for any kinds of faction cruisers, because they are very popular, especially Gilas. Let's see, like Gila. No, there's nothing being sold here. In pure blind, unfortunately. Let's reduce the scan size a bit. There are not so many people in local. We can also look on the exploration tab to see if we can encounter some more cosmic signatures in the adjacent systems. Okay, there's something here about a combat site, not something we want. There's 2 signatures here and here and here. If we optimize route, maybe it's not really that good, but we can maybe go through these systems. Maybe we'll find something on the way. Okay, cosmic signature over here. Increase the size a bit. Maybe warp to the gate. In fact, so then we're ready to jump to the next system if it's not something good. This Buzzard here, I might mix up saying heron because it looks so much like a heron, but this Buzzard is a Tech 2 variant of the heron, and it has been equipped with really good scanning modules. Like it's a Superscanner, as I call it. Go here, we've got scope sharpeners, 2 of these. Then we've got these 2 scanning modules to help increase our capabilities. Then we've got some sister core scanner probes as well. So we've got a pretty good way to scan stuff quickly. Anything here? 1 cosmic signature. Increase that radius a little bit. I also need to check if there's a kind of buyback program, because that's something that they often have in corporations in nullsec. Oh, a relic site, perfect, straight away. Let's do that. Need to check this buyback program, how it works. I've actually got quite a lot of money in EVE Online. I could have pretty much set up my own buyback program, like having some jump freight or something like that, because I can fly them. But I feel like then you have to have a lot of people as like potential movers, or potential like people who can give you items in exchange for money to make it profitable, because the fuel to move them, as far as I know, is quite valuable or quite expensive. Oh no, look, there's someone already here. Oh, well, never mind. I thought it was too good to be true. I'm reading here on the Brave website that it seems like the buyback is closed. There's always some orange guy in every system. I'm guessing they're like these intel guys, or some people just cloaking all the time. Get a bit close to this gate, just to be able to quickly warp if we need to. Or jump. Combat site, okay. Do not need that. Oh, there's a ton of people here. 2 cosmic signatures, nice. Another relic site, perfect. Hopefully it's not this guy here, but I'm guessing this is just one of these cloaky people scanning. Ruined Superscanner Science Outpost, great. Let's check this other one, see if that has anything of value. Oh, we don't need to use our MWD so much. I'm a bit worried about this guy here in the system. If just me and him and the relic site, feels a little bit risky, in my opinion. Oh, so we need to actually, probably we need to refit, actually. That's the thing we need to do. Let's go to some planet, warp in at 100, and refit. Actually, no, we don't even have to do that. We can just go to one of these here. Go to this one that's really far away. And then refit. We've got that mobile depot. Okay, there we go. We've got that equipped. Oh, we've got... Okay, there we go. We've got that deployed. So now I can put this in here and put our Relic Analyzer back on. Okay. Now I'll grab our MTU. Orbit this real close. And let's hope we don't get destroyed. Oh, that was nice. Look at that. The system core just directly outside. I've never had that before. Or maybe I have once a long time ago. Interface circuit. Yeah, maybe that was the reason it was so easy, because there was nothing of value in it. So I'm reading here on the Slack of the Brave Collective that there is a buyback that seems to be operating at least 2 months ago. Because I read that on the wiki that there was one that had stopped in 2020, but then I'm seeing someone posting it 2 months ago, so it must mean that it's still active. Hopefully it is. So we can maybe check that out after this site here, what we can do. There's very few antiviruses. I'm feeling like there's nothing. Where are all the antiviruses? There we go. Open this up. Hardly anything. I feel like the loot you can get from relic sites can also be bad, like data sites, but they are able, like the relic sites are able to get very good loot. It doesn't really matter how many data sites I do. I'm never really able to get like massive loot drops, like 30-40 million. And I think that might be because there are certain items in relic sites that are like really valuable in general, so that they're very needed, like these kind of power circuits and intact armor plates. They're used for a lot of ship production, I think. See if we've got anything here. There we go. System core. 1.5 million. And next one. This one is pretty difficult to scan down, the signature. And I'm sorry I didn't explain this, but buyback is basically a way you can have people just take your items in the corporation, and then they sell it in Jita, and then you get like, you have to give like a small fee to them, but it enables you to sell stuff a lot easier. It's like you just contract to them and then they'll give you the money back. 2 million, okay. Come on, let's save that ruins for last, see if it's something good from there. I also would like to try mining actually in nullsec. I've not really done that. I think I once did that, but there must be some way that is profitable. I think you could do it like a Hulk or something like that. Then it is quite profitable, I believe. 3 million, okay, decent. That's good also for being a second tier kind of canister, which is the remains. The ruins are the highest tier ones. But I remember we also did get 5 million from a data site before as well. I was very surprised about that from a second tier one. Okay, let's lock this up. Orbit 500. This is hopefully going to be the big loot that we've been looking for. No, it's not. Never mind. Let's check out what this one here is. I can't seem to get it to be scanned down. It's aligned to that gate. Data site, okay. We can try giving that one a go. If we go and stop here, deploy MTU. Or not MTU, mobile depot. Is it difficult to scan down? Level 2, okay. I thought maybe it was like really level 4 or something like that, because it seems pretty difficult to scan down this one. Central Serpentis survey site. Okay. There we go. Soon done. Remove this. And put the data analyzer on. It's sort of like a Swiss Army knife with the mobile depot. We'll stop using that MWD, we're going to drain all the capacitor. Okay, let's go to this comm tower here. Sometimes with these buyback programs I feel like, oh, what if they just scam you? Because they could just take everything and not even have to care. But then again, they do have to give you the ISK, but they give that at a later point in time, so it's not really a point of the contract. So you're sort of giving them free items essentially, and then hope that they give it to you back later. 2 million, okay, decent. Let's check out what this one here is. I can't seem to get it to be scanned down. This one is pretty difficult to scan down, this one. But I think that's because in EVE Online reputation means so much. So, I mean, if you do that, you can't really work as this kind of stuff anymore because you're just going to be considered to be not trustworthy at all. So you just got one shot at that. And there's a lot of investment required to have to set up like a complete, fully operational freighter pilot, as far as I understand. Orbit 500. That system core was hard to come by. There we go. These data canisters, they seem to be pretty close to each other. I feel like the relic site, they're all already far away from each other. There we go. Okay, I thought those scanner probes were this guy's. But they were just mine. Spooking my own self. Open this up. Nice. And then go to this mainframe and leave the data banks for the end, the really high value ones. There's no Phoenix here. Can you buy a Revelation here? Yeah, you can buy a Revelation for 4.5 bill. We're in the region of Fade here. Okay. Oh no, we didn't. We should have locked that up. Never mind. We've already done this one. So many antiviruses. Oh, system core easily done. I find it funny how, you know, these Akina people I keep seeing in local chats. I'm sort of getting complacent, thinking, oh yeah, you know, they're not going to do anything because they're just sitting here cloaking camping. But then what if they eventually just attack? Because they just assume that everyone doesn't care about them. That is a good tactic, I think, from them. They can just sit here a few days and eventually kill someone by getting people to be complacent. Time for the big ones, the data banks, the high tier sites. So much HP, we've got 143 HP, you see here. And system cores straight away. 1 million. Whopping 1 million-isk. Feels like all these high tier kind of these high tier canisters, they're all carrying just absolute rubbish. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. That's not a good one. I like to keep my scan moving towards, or my hack towards the opposite end of the grid like that. Great. Open this up. And 2.8 million. Okay, it's something, I guess. Let's see if we can dock up here, because I'm reading here on these buyback programs that they accept them in blue structures in Fade. So I want to check that out. If we dock here into this Astrahus, should be possible to make a contract with them. This corporation called Alvatis Innovations. This is the previous one I remember I did. And I was able to get these buy orders going on, or this buyback program going on. So I'm reading they do blue structures in Fade and Decline, and then also in the F-NMX Keepstar. Where is F-NMX now? Because that sounds familiar to me. That is in Pure Blind as well. I believe that might be where we... could be where we actually have the trade hubs going on. F-NMX. Oh, I can't see it here. Well, we are also able to do it here because they say any kind of, you could say, blue structures in Phase, so we can get that going on. Okay, so we'll get everything apart from these core scanner probes, this, and the Relic Analyzer, and also this blueprint because they can't sell the blueprint. So I'll move this to the item hanger, like this. Stack this all. Create a contract to private contract Alvatis Innovations. Next, let's just see what kind of format they want to have this in. This is what I'm looking at right here. So we have to copy the items here into this list. So we do that. Copy this, and then we can get quote. Oh, it's buyback value 0. Why is that? This, and then this is the quote here. Buyback value is 31.39. Okay, so they take like a cut. You can see here. It's not that big of a cut. Buy value is 34 million, so 31.39. So we have to please copy paste your list of items and then check the value of your items and get the quote number at the top. Set the given value as I will receive in your contract. If we go in this, I will receive and then put the items here. So put this quote here, and then I have to also copy paste the I will received buyback values. This one. See now, this it. Set the given value as I'll receive in your contract. Okay. I'll received. Why is it not working? 3139. 3139. There we go. 31.39 million. So we'll receive this. We put the quote number. Should work like that. So we just do this. And in due time, we'll get that ISK back. So that's the way we can perhaps get some ISK from this. We'll see if that works, because it's a long time since I did this. The last time I did this was many years ago. So it might work. Hopefully it'll work. It says blue structures in fade and decline. We are in fade. So we'll see. We'll see. Until then, I have some quick exploration. I want to do some chill exploration here. We managed to find a relic site. I was very happy about that. We'll see what we'll do next. I want to do something else here in nullsec, because it feels quite actually cozy here in nullsec, I'll be completely honest. I also do want to test out some misfits as well, so we'll see what I'll do next. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.